Hello everyone, I'm Tessellating Hexagons, and we're back with more Spyro Adventure. And I don't want to do this because of bad childhood memories, but yes, let's go into the vent. It's a stealth mission. I really don't like stealth missions. But yes, this is Agent 9. Now, oh, just... can you not? And these, unlike in the Sergeant Bird ones, if I remember how to activate it, these signs actually tell you the controls. So that's the thing. Yeah, I don't like stealth missions. I think I just said that. I've had like the Metal Gear series recommended to me by a friend because were it not for the fact that it's completely a stealth game, it might be my sort of thing. But I just don't like the stealthness. It's just... I don't know. It's just... I have this internalized fear of breaking the rules. Anyway, in case it's not obvious, Agent 9's missions are very similar to Sergeant Bird's, in that we're freeing captives, but this time it's getting them without being seen, whereas Sergeant Bird's is getting them back to base. Now, there is a bit of leeway. You can be seen a little bit depending on the enemy. There are those sand enemies that we just saw, but there are also ones riding like rubber duck things with cameras on, and there's security cameras and everything. So, if you get seen by those, instant game over. Fall on the spikes, go back to the last checkpoint. Basically, it's stealth combined with platforming, which I think is really clever. Now, all the enemies that you can kill with the stuff, I don't think I even explained properly. We have this sucky weapon, so descriptive. This weapon that can basically... It's kind of like the suck cannon from Ratchet and Clank. It sucks in enemies and then replaces them with decoys, so that nobody notices that there's an intruder. Seems legit. And that you have to use that on every enemy that is susceptible to it. And thank goodness there are checkpoints here. Did you checkpoint me, girl? Checkpoint, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, H9 has a double jump. I forgot to mention that because I hardly ever played this. So I'm not too familiar with the controls. But, yeah. Every enemy that can be sucked up, you must suck up, because, otherwise you get spotted and then death happens, and I don't think you can get him... Oh, no, I stand corrected. Now, one gimmick that you may have already noticed is that key on the left there, that there are colour-coded keys throughout these missions. Yoink! Kind of like the coloured lasers in the Sergeant Bird missions, except... one key opens all the doors of its colour rather than... Like, yeah, you take the key with you rather than having to go back to switch every time you want to swap the lasers over, but I don't think that's even an issue in the Sergeant Bird missions, I don't remember. But yeah, locked doors are a thing, climbing vines is a thing. Did I mention I don't like stealth missions? They make me all kinds of tense, because it involves breaking the rules, and I don't like breaking rules. I'm just that sort of person. But, now, playing this as... well, effectively as an adult under UK law. Actually, this isn't as bad as I remember it being, to be fair. This is actually... I can appreciate the level design. Whereas as a child I'm just like, stealth, don't like stealth, meh. Because that's just how I do. I feel like I'm talking around in circles here, because I get really tense with missions like these, because there is just that childhood concern of, I'm breaking rules, please don't get me into trouble. You know? Or is that just me? Also, there are these assholes that hide in these manhole things. They'll pop out, look one way, pop back down, pop back up and look the other way, which is kind of stupid if you think about it, because then that allows me to do this. And... bang, and the enemy's gone! Totally not sponsored by Bang. It's kind of cool to be sponsored by Bang, though, to be fair. I can't see which way he's facing! Yeah, so enemies like him and the ones with the nightsticks that we were attacking earlier, if they see you, they'll start shouting, but if you suck them up quickly enough, then they'll shut up and then you won't get caught. But if they holler for too long, then alarms will go off and that's instant death. And if you get seen by a security camera, instant death. I'm not too sure about the guys on the rubber ducks. Which way are you guys facing? Oh, inwards, that's not a good time. I'll just drop down and... I've thought of a punny title for this episode already, because vacuum gun is a thing. That almost sound like vacuum gum. Like, what would that... like, minty fresh cleans your mouth from dust or something. And that's what it looks like when they start screwing, but if you kill them quick enough, it's not an issue. I'd like to have known that as a child, because, like I said, I get really panicky. Which way am I going? I'll go up first, because it's easier to fall and... You know what I'm trying to say. Also, Butterman, well, not really relevant, but... Giant banana! Oh, banana. Sir, really? You're just gonna... I was saying it looks like a rubber duck, it kinda doesn't. I'm gonna see if I can get him. If I can't, then... Oh, no, I've got him. Never mind. I was gonna say, we'll just go back to the checkpoint and everything's... nice and delicious and tasty. And slightly purple. Now, one problem that I do have with these missions, and the Sergeant Bird missions, is it's really hard to tell if you've got all the gems without getting all the other gems in the... like, in the main level, in this case, in Banana Savannah. Wow. Am I gonna have to redo that? He respawned, but I still have his gem. Sorry, I completely went off top there. Like, there's no way of knowing that you've got all the gems in here unless you've just straight up got all the gems in this land. And the reason why I'm relatively well acquainted with these levels now, and that I came to terms with having to play them, is because a load of the gems that I was missing on my original file were from these stealth missions. Because I never took the time to go back and defeat all the enemies, because as a child I just wanted to get through these missions, get them over with. And I don't know if I even completed all of them or not. Also, those mines are also in... because those flashing things are mines and they are insta-kill. So that's the thing. This looks like a trap. Is it a trap? Oh, it's not a trap. You're just gonna hand me a bit of progress there. Also, vases and baskets here, really inconsequential, because you could just have gems lying around, it really doesn't make a difference. They're all equally susceptible to being sucked up by the vacuum gun thing. Wonder how it knows when to replace it with a dummy and when to just suck. Which reminds me, completely off topic, but the German word for vacuuming literally means to suck dust. And if you don't think that's awesome, then you're probably normal. But I don't know, that's something that I learned from Dr. Wilson, who I mentioned in one of my videos during Vader. Oh, are we done? 20 objects? Oh, that's something. I didn't even... There we go, we got another key half. I didn't even notice in the last episode, but we got 325 gems all in a row in one part of Rabbit Habitat. I just didn't even say anything. You see, that wasn't that hard, and yet I made a massive thing about it as a child. Anyway, what colour is it? It's green. I thought it would be green. So we have the two components that make up a whole key, but they're of different colours, so we can't use them. Well, next thing's next, I'll find my way into the vault, and if I screw this up, I will be displeased. Just... that wasn't so hard. And have to stop talking again. I really don't have much to say. Oh yeah, we still need to talk to the guy at the start of this area, so we can hand over the, I make your hand gesture like your child saying that to turn in the fact that we've got rid of all the rhino weeds, whatever they're called. Stairs made of gold, like, that is a thing that I need in my life. Speaking of things I need in my life, Ermahgerd Glen! I wonder if that... Oh wait, no. I was going to say if it's part of a quest that I was thinking of, but it's part of a different quest. This means absolutely nothing to you at this point, but once we find what these quests are, it'll make more sense. I'm sorry, words are a thing that are happening in my brain, but not coming out of my mouth. Delicious. Anyway, we actually never finished over here in the previous episode either, but I went halfway up. Randall, Duke of York? Yeah, 10,000 men? I don't know. We went halfway up this structure here, but then I got sidetracked by the fact that I found the way over to the button and the vent, which had eluded me quite well. I never even realised if you just go past here without flaming this onion, seems legit, then it'll just take you over there. Like, that's one thing that really confused me as a child. Like, I never thought, oh, just carry on going and everything will be alright. Because it just... my instincts told me, oh, just keep going up and you'll be fine. Oh, we found some grapes. Oh, and they're part of the Bianca thing, so there you go, there's... Another pair of 25. They're just handing gems out like some kind of... I was going to say like candy, but I'm not American. I don't much care for Americanisms. Because Britain and Le Chatelier's principle and Newton's third law and science words. I'm like that with most things. I don't expect you to understand, because I'm not even trying to be a hipster here, I say things sometimes. You should know this by now, this is episode 6, you should know that I say words. It's really tragic, I'm making myself laugh over these stupid little nothings. Oh dear. And I've got myself turned around and... where is the onion so I can onion it in the face? Also, there is not enough room inside a banana to make a... Can you please? You cannot just hollow out a banana and just live in it. There would not be enough room. It's like... kind of like one of those Japanese hotels where instead of rooms they just have... Sir! They just have pods and you just get into them and that's your room. You just sort of sleep sideways or something. See, this is what I said about this level being confusing. Because I had no idea this... That was just kind of lucky. Anyway, are we home yet? Or will it be another 3 minutes to Earth? Previous reference. Oh! I was going to say, do we have that quest yet? But okay, I'm going to have to take a look at the... I haven't actually looked in this... What's it called? The journal for a while, so I was kind of forgetting how much progress we've made. See, that looks like how finished we should be with rabbit habitat. But I don't know, like, maybe there should be another item that I've not got there or something. Everything else kind of looks alright for the moment though, so... I can't for the life of me think, what vegetation would there be in the fairy library? I don't think there is one, I don't think... Oh, so there isn't one of these in every world. Oh, I just worked that out. I was going to say, what vegetation is there in the fairy library? Oh dear. Now, if this is going the direction I think it is, then I think we're going to end this episode with a boss. Mini-boss. Oh, more gems! Hello, gems! Hello, yes, this is dog. I'm not really a dog person, I prefer cats personally. Not the all your base I belong to us kind either. I have 3 cats, but I don't know if I've talked about them before. One of them really likes me. One of them likes it. Like, we call, his name's Mo, but we call him Moley Cyrus. That's all you need to know. I'll just let your imagination do the rest. And then there's one of my cats is just afraid of everything. Her name is Trixie, but sometimes I just call her Skittle Tits. Again, I forgot we're supposed to be looking for these kids. I don't remember where they are. Oh, I'd be a terrible parent. Now, I could delay the boss by showing that you can go through the tutorial area. Where is it? I've lost the tutorial area. Well, you know the thing. The tutorial machine virtual reality area thing. You can go through that and you can get like a best time or something. I don't think that yields any reward, but I'll probably do it at some point. But I don't know how long the upcoming boss takes, and it's something else that I struggled with as a child, so let's just do the thing. Unless I can bypass it completely, I don't know. Now, I don't know for certain, but I think getting the Super Flame is what triggers this boss happening, not just coming through this area a certain number of times. Yep, there it is. Well, yes, I do, but that's not relevant. Oh, I just remembered there is an item here, and that's why we're doing this boss. Well, it's not just an item, you might have noticed that he came out of a cave, and that cave is actually kind of important. Sir? Sir, can you please? Can you not? Why do you keep going over there? How do you control this crazy thing? Is it because I'm getting too far ahead of him? Because I swear there's probably some sound way of doing this. I don't know what it is. I think you can flame him to make him go faster or something? I don't know! This is something I struggled with as a child and only completed by chance. Once. I've never practiced this, I don't know what to do, and I remember taking lots of damage from him, like... What am I supposed to... Can I... No? Can I... I don't know what to do! Okay, that did nothing. That did nothing, best try it a second time. Okay, can I boop you with fire? No, I cannot. Sir! Sir! Notice me, senpai! Which reminds me, I think I've mentioned this before, but if you spell senpai in, like, instead of how it should be spelled with kanji, if you spell it with, like, half kanji and half katakana, then you end up saying previous pi. Oh, thank goodness. This is going terribly. I think it's just us getting too far ahead of him. And if that's the case, then that was easy and I was doing badly because I don't know. Oh. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting to happen. Spoiler alert. It isn't. Now, oh, do I go in there? I kind of want to show the last part of the overworld because... crisis, crisis, crisis. I'm gonna go in here. Thieves Guild, yep. This is an entirely new world. The story passage is slightly less useless than you would have thought. And there's one of the kids! Yay! I was just talking about you. Hello, thief. Thiefy thief. Ah, lava. Don't do me a kebab face. You don't make kebabs by lava. What am I saying? I'm still slightly a bit hypey from having defeated that boss so easily. Jimmy. Jimmy the thief. Yes, leave. You were not playing, good sir. I don't know, maybe you were. We got a thing? Oh! That is an interesting item. I'm going to use it, but that's only because, I don't know if it's set as on by default, but I'm going to use it because, obviously once you get all the gems, it stops working because you can't collect any more gems. Oh. Spoiler alert, we've got next area's music playing for some reason, because glitches are a thing. Now obviously, collecting a purple gem will reset you back to your neutral colour, because Spyro is purple. But yeah, I was going to save this when we get into the next room, but the Thieves Guild has really effing amazing music. It's my favourite music of the entire game, easily. Red Spyro! More Red Spyro! Can I get a green? Now, this child, I always thought this sandpit was applesauce because there's apples in it. Now, there's some footprints here, but they're not the footprints we're looking for. Now, can I get a green gem to show off another colour of... Rude. Another colour of Spyro, because red is nice and lovely and tasty and delicious. And... Back to purple again. Green! Green! Yes, green is a colour, well done me. Really, I'd say can we get a 25 gem, but I mean, you have to appreciate they are pretty rare, so, you know. I'm getting up there in time, so I'll finish up in the overworld here, and you might notice that there are thieves carrying around the buttons. So yeah, not only do you have to find the buttons, you have to actually chase them down, and where you catch the thief is where the button gets dropped, and so opening the vault here is only as hard as you make it. But that, I think, can wait until the next episode, as can that. If that's what I think it is, then hell to the no. I don't remember. I have a funny anecdote about it, but that can wait. Anyway, Thieves Guild. Awesome music, awesome level, interesting gimmicks. See you next time. Can't believe this episode's already over, but yep. Red Spyro and everything. We've done things. See you next time. Yay!